My name's Nathan Richie. I was born here in Utah, in Salt Lake City. Lived here my whole life. Been playing music for probably like 20-ish years. I played guitar and bass mostly, but played piano for a while and can dabble on drums a little bit. But guitar is my primary one for sure. I think it's a lot more of an expressive instrument since there's so many different ways to play a chord that all sound so different. I play on my own a lot, but then I also play in a band with my brother and my sister-in-law, and then their like best friend, herring. Yeah, like the fish or the bird. I first got into it about the same time I started in herring, so it was about just about 4 years, just under four, because it was another COVID hobby, like right after it started. So yeah, been about 4 years almost. Well, I always kind of thought about doing it, but there's a pretty big buy-in of just all the stuff you need. And then there was a guy locally who was just getting rid of all of his stuff because he was just tired of building them. And so I was able to buy that stuff for cheap, and so that gave me a good kind of jumping off point to get into it. I think as far as like wanting to get something out of it, I think at first it was just a means to get pedals for cheaper than you would. But then as I got more into it, it becomes just a fun way to like explore new sounds, or all of the best pedals, I think, are ones that either like elicit an emotion or inspire you in some way, that it makes you want to play guitar more. So it's definitely kind of become more of just an exploration of, I don't know, just a big part of guitar playing. I feel like I spend way more time messing with pedals and building pedals than I do just like playing guitar. Like it's kind of overtaken a lot of that. And so it's just a different way to interface with music, and I think an interesting way. Initially is I just wanted to start like offloading product, giving them to like friends and family and other maybe like band members that I knew. And then just over time a kind of reputation built up, and word of mouth kind of got around, and posting on local ads like the KSL and classifieds and stuff like that. And then just over time it just kind of started to grow, and for myself, and then people started like actually reaching out. I definitely will be setting up some sort of shop somewhere. Um, but for branding, I didn't want to put, it's not my strong suit, but I wanted to definitely harken back to kind of where I'm from. So it was very important, like the Wasatch Noiseworks, like the Wasatch Mountains. The logo is a mountain with like a square wave, which is like what fuzz pedals do, like in it. And so, if I can kind of tie into that, I really liked that. It just gives another way to kind of tie in to the state, and I just like the sound of it. Why not? There is always that worry of if something becomes more of a job, does it kind of lose its luster and like the fun of it? But I don't see that anytime soon. I mean, it stays fresh enough. It's something that I love doing. It's already been probably my second longest running hobby outside of guitar, or things that I was like forced to as a kid. And so I think it'll at least stay fresh enough because there's always something new to do, right now I'm only really focusing on analog circuit design. Eventually, the most exciting stuff coming out these days is all digital, so worst case, if I get kind of bored of the analog stuff, I can start working and kind of dust off my programming skills that I've learned and work on more a digital effect. There's a whole other side of this that I haven't even touched on that I can still explore, so I can't see me getting bored of it anytime soon.